What's up, YouTube? What's up, Extreme Gains family? I'm Chuck. This is Extreme Gains. I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say is or ever will be financial advice. Please do not take it as such. Today is Monday, July 18th, 2022, and this is my AMC, GME, and SPY Algo Exposed daily update and preparation video for tomorrow and beyond. As always, I hope you all had an unbelievably great day in the market today, and I hope you were able to take advantage of this bat-shit crazy volatility once again in the market and make some extreme gains for yourselves. I'm gonna go over all my regulars, my snake algo method for all three tickers, and some macro comparatives. So with that said, let's dig in real quick. My extreme gains today were absolutely bonkers, off the charts today. I had another unbelievable day. The Extreme Gains Discord premium family absolutely annihilated the market today once again. Congrats to all of you. I'm still fired up about it. My 7 tickers that I set up every single day for my scalp ideas landed heavy today. I had 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17 entries from trigger. The highest ROI today is on SPY, and I want to show it to you, and I'll let you do the math. The contracts for the 384 today expiration puts were $20 per contract today. And at the peak to the downside, after they crossed the trigger and gave a confirmation and continuation to downside setup and fulfillment, those contracts at their peak were $310 per contract. You do that math. An absolutely bonkers day today all around. I say it in every video. I truly mean it. I hope y'all were able to do something similar and make some extreme gains for yourselves. All right, moving on to the charts on your screen. I did post this up on Twitter, and go figure, I think we might have a mole. They mirrored the last portion of this as soon as I posted it, literally the minute that I posted it. It fulfilled all day long, and then it was looking like a bounce coming off of the ascending level of support, and they mirrored this last leg up off this bounce to the downside, and it mirrored to the downside right after I posted it. But there you go. That's the micro intraday today that led and fulfilled, as you see it here for SPY, as well as AMC here on your left with the 5-minute chart as well, with the micro intraday one piece on both of them today. Absolutely knocked it out of the park. AMC absolutely had a great day today as well. Ended the day up 7.61%. At peak was up 10%. A shit ton of money was made off of the AMC calls today, according to that. Intraday micro was dead on, as well as the intra week. So currently on your screen is AMC and my current intra week snakes. AMC finished the day today, like I said, up 7.61%, and then down 0.36 currently in after hours, trading at 1648. The current intra-week snakes, day of and day prior to, that are on here, you can see them as we were going into this morning. There was a diversion here, and it gapped up this morning, and you can see here we fulfilled candle for candle to the upside. So there it is. I did have to enlarge that peak, obviously, to cover that 10%. I had it down here around the $16 area from that perspective. So I did have to enlarge this for all of you granular people out there that like to bust my balls about making some adjustments to these. That's the name of the game here. It projected upside. We got upside. We got 10% at peak, ended the day 7.61. So the downside projection here that this was projecting is invalid, and you can see moving forward into tomorrow and beyond from the current intra-week snake what the projection is if price action were to continue to fulfill it. Keep in mind, tomorrow's Tuesday. I'm keeping this in mind as well, saying it out loud as much for myself, that these snakes have typically interchanged on Tuesdays. So tomorrow's Tuesday. If there is a full-on diversion from this, whether it be to the upside or to the downside in any manner other than what it's projecting that does not look valid according to the snake, either in the straight up position or the mirrored position. If it were to mirror itself up out of here for a continuation to upside, then I will be clipping a potential new day of and day prior to snakes tomorrow on Tuesday, and hopefully get this thing back on a Tuesday to Tuesday schedule, as I said in last night's video as well. If not, I'm okay with it. I'm just going to keep rolling with it like I have been. As they expire and or divert, I will clip new ones and use them as such. So that is everything I am looking at with AMC and the current intra-week snake. The macro comparatives for AMC, as you know, I have used the previous double bottom over here in both the flipped and the straight up position. The blue is the flip, the straight up is the red. And here is the flipped position of this, and you can see the projection from it to the upside today, fulfilled almost candle for candle. And you can see moving forward into tomorrow and beyond what the projection is from the flipped macro comparative if price action were to continue to fulfill it. Then I have the straight up, and the straight up had been previously mirrored 2 weeks ago. Since that mirroring, and even the previous mirrors now that show up have continued to project and fulfill. And once again today, we fulfilled that to the upside. Again, literally almost candle for candle. And you can see moving forward into tomorrow and beyond what the projection is from the straight mirrored position of the macro comparative if price action continues to fulfill it. Excuse me. That is everything I have for AMC. Up next is GME. GME finished the day today up 3.53%, currently down 0.10% in after hours, trading at 146.50. The current intra-week snake is what is on your screen. Once again, we continued to fulfill the projection of it today, and you can see moving forward into tomorrow and beyond what the projection is from the current intra-week snake on GME. The macro comparative, like AMC, is from the previous double bottom right next door. I've used it in both the straight up and the mirrored position. It has most recently been in the mirrored position due to this last movement 2 weeks ago, turning and going upside versus continuing downside. You can see the almost candle for candle projection and fulfillment from the current macro comparative in the mirrored position previously and once again today. You can see moving into tomorrow and beyond what the projection is from this if price action were to continue to fulfill it. And that is everything I have for GME. Last but not least is SPY. Let me go remove this real quick so I can see what it is that I am looking at on the macro. The intra-week snakes, still looking at the day of and the day prior to the previous diversion. This is the day prior to in the mirrored position. And in this position, we talked about this last night with this invert mirroring that happened here from that mirrored upside projection, literally identically candle for candle. We converged back with it here on Friday, and the projection going into today from last night was that upside move to around the 390, then a rejection back downside to the ascending level of support. And now you can see what's left of this snake to fulfill if the projection continues to fulfill moving into tomorrow and beyond. An absolute dead on projection and fulfillment from that in the mirrored position today as well once again. Then the day of divergence I have kept in the straight up position, and in the straight up position we had fulfilled that downside right here, extended bottom last week, and then the V-shaped recovery and bounce back upside. This is where we were as of last night. It was projecting the move up once again, similar to the other one, to around the 390, and then consolidate and back down. Obviously, we got raked directly back down, so there's potentially only one way to look at this, and that is it may need compressed here a little bit like that. If it were to stay valid in this position somewhat moving forward. So you can see there, if I compress it, potentially moving forward into tomorrow and beyond, we'll see what kind of movement we get. We have kind of diverted from this one a little bit. So I am anxious to see what happens here, whether we get the bounce back up to fulfill the day prior to projection, back up to the 390, again for almost an identical repeat day of today, or if we start to consolidate out through here before another leg down. So those are the characteristics of movements that I am looking for with the intra-week snakes regarding SPY. The macro comparative for SPY, as you are aware of, is from the 08-09 correction and crash, and I have had this on here and called it the long-term, the long-term position and long-term version. And in this, it's been a projected suggested path, and we have continuously continued to fulfill the projection from it. Going into today, this was the position in last night's video. We had fulfilled this move, and essentially all of this ascending consolidation has been almost literally candle for candle throughout the entire fulfillment of that projection. Going into today, the projection was a continuation to upside here, some consolidation, and then a hard move back downside to, at a minimum, like I said in last night's video, the ascending level of support, followed by what you see as the upcoming projection from it if price action were to continue to fulfill it in this placement. Take note that this is almost identical in its projection and fulfillment today of the day prior to intra-week snake, and with its projection going into tomorrow. Very, very similar. The move up comes a little sooner according to this, so the macro may need compressed dependent upon what we get for fulfillment moving out past tomorrow into this week, but we'll handle that when and if that were to arrive and deal with it then. So that is everything that I am looking at with SPY, GME, and AMC moving into tomorrow and beyond, and that is everything I have for this video. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you very much. I appreciate it greatly. Like I said, I hope y'all really did have a good day today, and I hope you took advantage of some of this craziness in the market and you were able to make some extreme gains for yourselves. Make some tomorrow in the market. I will have an update and prep video out tomorrow night after market close, just like this one. Another reminder as well, Wednesday morning from 9 a.m. until market close, I'll be doing a live stream here on the YouTube channel and on Twitch. Make sure to come by and check that out, and I will see you all in tomorrow night's update and prep video. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your night. Later.